Right now, we're in the heart of earnings season, and with so many companies reporting at the same time, it's tempting to just take your cue from the stocks and what they're doing after some company reports. But as I told you last night, sometimes the action is profoundly misleading because it has more to do with the expectations game than the fundamentals. Take a company we have supported for ages, ZBRA Technologies, ZBRA, the enterprise asset intelligence company that helps other businesses keep track of their inventory or their vehicles or their employees. They make specialty printers, mobile computing, data capture, radio frequency identification, and real-time locating systems, all of which are essential in a world dominated by e-commerce. If you want to compete with Amazon, you need to handle your logistics, and that's where ZBRA comes in. This company has a terrific long-term track record, but this morning ZBRA reported a seemingly solid quarter. Stock got crushed, down 7%. Why? Even though it delivered a modest top and bottom line beat, management's guidance for the next quarter was a little disappointing, at least in a couple of line items. We're going to get into that. However, the real problem was the ZBRA stock had run up substantially in the 3 months since it last reported. So you had a lot of investors who were eager to ring the register. There really wasn't that much more to it. I think this may turn out to be a buying opportunity, but don't take it from me. Let's dig deeper with Anders Gusftafsson. He is the CEO of ZBRA Technologies. Find out more about this company's prospects. What's going on, Anders? Welcome back. Good to see you.
Thanks. Great to be back.
Oh, so Anders, you know, I know that I'm the stock guy and you're the company guy, but when I went through the quarter, what I came back with was there were some people who said you had such a strong beginning that maybe you don't think the second half is going to be as strong given what you gave your guidance. I'd like to just clear up that before we talk about what you really do.
Well, first, we had a very strong first quarter. We had 9% revenue growth. EPS was up 14%. And we had just phenomenal growth last year. So our growth rate has moderated a little bit over first quarter as we look into second quarter, second half.
Right.
We felt we have confidence in the outlook we gave, but we don't want to get out ahead of our skis either.
Okay, terrific. Now, there was something about the list that I gave of all those different parts versus what happened in the conference call, which I thought was really good. You're kind of changing the narrative finally. It's not just different products. You are basically becoming a consultant to people who need to keep their costs down, become more efficient, and certainly, maybe if they can, control the cost of labor, which has gotten very high. Is it coming together now that you're not just a bits and bobs company?
Yeah, I think we've worked hard for a long time to make our devices more intelligent, to instrument environments to be able to take advantage of all the data. And we think a couple of things that we do well that is helping us in this area is that we know our customers' workflows really well. We understand how they do business, and we can help advise them as to how they can do that even better. And now we have also access to more data from the edge of the enterprise that we can take advantage of and analyze that and provide feedback or next recommendations about what they should do next.
Okay, tomorrow you're going to ring the closing bell. It's your 50th birthday.
Yeah.
How has the company changed? Because you made a radical acquisition, which you took. Took a lot of guts because a lot of people thought you took down debt, but it turned out that you have a lot of cash flow. You paid it down pretty quickly. It's a different company than 50 years ago.
Yeah, we started 50 years back with our two founders that had an idea of doing basically a hole punch tape mechanical equipment. And in the mid-'80s, we made a transition into barcoding. And then 4 or 5 years back, we made the acquisition of Motorola's enterprise business, which worked out very well for us. And that's quite a different company today.
Can you talk about just there was a lot of discussion about the Android mobile computer, what it means for you? Because I think that's something that a lot of people are very excited. It's the most, each person is basically a force of 10 because of it.
Yeah, so Android in the enterprise, Microsoft, old Microsoft Windows CE or Windows mobile devices were the, used to be the standard. We were the first to really adopt and promote Android for the enterprise. And, we estimated that there's about 10 million devices, Microsoft devices left in the market. And we see that as a great opportunity for us. And, with Android, we've been able to drive a lot greater leverage of new use cases. So people are using it in different forms, and they're pushing the technology out further into the enterprise. So more and more people are getting some form of device or technology in their hands.
Okay, so if someone gets the technology versus, let's say, 5 years ago, how many people would you need to run a warehouse 5 years ago versus now with this technology?
I'd say generally, it's hard for me to generalize about exactly.
But I'm trying to say that your technology keeps costs down.
I can give you maybe a slightly different example.
Okay.
If you look at a lot of retailers and logistics companies said that they raised minimum wage, as an example, quite substantially. Yet everybody says that they're keeping OPEX the same. And how are they doing that? By basically providing more automation, different ways. So you could say that whatever that increase in wages were, without having to increase OPEX, that's something that we and others help to drive.
And I also want people to know about the science. Anything new NFL with what you guys do?
Yeah. I think NFL today is going very well. It's a little quiet.
Well, tell what you put.
Yeah, so
you guys know well. I mean, your technology is superior for everything.
Yeah, so they're using it more and more. So I think now what we're seeing is more each club, each team is working hard on figuring out so exactly how can they drive the most value out of this. Right. So and we see more and more interest from the practice fields for how to use it in practice also, not just in the game day.
Arms race between Walmart and Amazon. I know that you don't necessarily name clients in your in your deck, but it seems like that's got to play right into Zebra's hands.
Yeah, I'd say the focus on innovation that's come from e-commerce and now brick and mortar type of retailers responding by having to deploy more technology, be more innovative. That is something that helps us as we can basically provide tools and solutions for both e-commerce and traditional brick and mortar retailers to be able to enter omni-channel and get new use cases, new business models.
Well, I think the whole world is going your way, not just the United States. I want to thank Anders Gusftafsson. He's the CEO of Zebra Technologies. Yes, ZBRA. It was down today, but as I keep trying to tell you, it's earnings season. Stocks go down, even maybe though they should. Mad Money's back into the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.